Hello, Wildcats. Welcome to your last week of digital learning for the 2019-2020 school year. I'm so proud of the work that I've seen from so many of you this 9 weeks and for really stepping up and making the best of this situation, okay? I hope that with this class, you enjoyed the projects, tried something kind of new, experimented with some techniques, and just used it as a way to stress relief, maybe, or just to have fun. That was a goal of mine, and I hope that that was accomplished. So, this week in Forsyth County Schools, we are having a catch up week. Okay, so for many of you, that means you don't have anything to do this week, for my class at least. For some of you, you do need to do something. Hopefully, by now, you have caught up a little bit, okay? But you have until Friday, this Friday, May 22nd, to complete your work, okay? And so I showed this the first week of May, a couple weeks ago, and I had just been giving some optional lessons these last couple of weeks because really I thought about it and I thought to myself, it would just be easier for you all if we made these lessons optional. And that way we can do some fun things like I have had this ongoing project with the Humane Society, and I thought if I had it, not everybody would have maybe the materials, but if some of you could make the dog toys, that would be awesome, and hang on to them, and we'll do something with them when we come back to school where we collect them from you and deliver them to the Humane Society. Or maybe just do the drawing challenge, which I thought would be great for you to continue on into summer. But again, I didn't want to require that because we have enough grades for my class for the grade book. So in Connections this 9 week, you will be receiving either a pass or a no grade, okay? So if you have completed your assignments, you will get a pass. If you have not, you will have a no grade for my class. Now, from what I understand, you have to complete at least one thing to get a pass, okay? And I'm going to ask you that you complete it thoughtfully. One thing that does kind of frustrate me is that I've had many students complete all assignments very beautifully. And I just don't want to see someone turn in an assignment to get it done so you could pass. That's not done in an unthoughtful way. It kind of doesn't make me feel great when I look at those pieces. So as long as you're completing one item correctly, you get a pass, okay? And look, if you're watching this now and you're like, man, I did all the items before I even knew this, I did all the assignments, that's great because, even though grades have been taken out of this experience, one thing they can't take out of education, what I think is great about education, is your choice to learn. Okay. And that's what I think is great about this because it's not about the grades as much. It's not about making sure you're meeting a certain standard. It really kind of highlights what personal learning is all about. So I think it's wonderful. Okay. And my stuff hasn't been too challenging. Trust me. So let me show you how you can access some of this easy. I'm viewing this as a student right now. Of course, I'm in 6th grade, but this works for 7th and 8th grade as well. If you will see the planner here with this video attached. That's how you accessed it. If you go under resources, ignore all of those other folders. I mean, you can look through them if you'd like. There's stuff from earlier in the year. But what you want to find is the folder on the left-hand side that says school closure. you want to click on the drop down arrow, and then as you can see, I have folders for each week. Okay, so I've got week 1, week 2, I did a learning pathway. So you would click on this link for week 2. I did a Google Choice board that week. And then I did all these videos, kind of that were short, but they talked all about art and why it's important. And then, of course, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, and week 8. So you can click on any of these and it will take you to that week. So week 4, that's when we did our recyclable art, and you'll see in week 4 we watched this TED Talk, we answered some questions and watched an intro video. I have a Google Slides where I showed examples of artists and their recyclable art and gave you some ideas, and then you create your own recyclable art, and this is how you would turn it in by clicking on this assignment. Simple enough. Okay, that was week 4. Not saying you have to do that week, just giving you an example of what it looks like inside of these folders. Okay, and that's it. I think what I'm going to do, even though it's not our day, I think I'm going to host a Google Meetup on Tuesday. Tomorrow's not working out for me to be able to do that because I'm having to prepare some things for the yearbook. So I'm going to do a Google Meet on Tuesday, just a goodbye one if you have any questions. Okay, so you can hop on to that. And I'm so proud of you. Okay, I hope you have an awesome, awesome summer. No, it's not going to be the same, but I still hope you have a great summer and just enjoy your family, hug your loved ones, and we'll see where we are next fall. Okay, see you, Wildcats.